It's like this. Gluttony is a sin. Let's make it delicious. Okay, guys, you must know fish flavored shredded pork in Chinese cooking. Okay, 鱼香肉丝, 鱼香 shredded pork. Today we do 京酱肉丝, which means the sweet bean sauce shredded pork. Is one of the top 10 dishes in Chinese cooking. It's ideal for home, but also it can appear on a, for example, banquet. Okay, it's very easy to do. You need the tenderloin of pork, and you don't need this, but I add this one. Okay, this is like a not so spicy chili, and you need the long onion, no green part, only the white part. Of course, you can use regular onion, Spanish yellow onion. It's no problem. Actually, I think it tastes better, but make sure you shred your onion very thoroughly, very thin, like the Oklahoma smash burger on the patty. Okay, it's very easy to do, and you need this sauce. You have a lot of sauce when you walk into Asian market, but this one is try to find the sweet bean sauce. There's no bean in it. It's made from the flour. Okay, this one is crucial to this dish. Okay, let's start. It's very easy to do. First, we cut this one. I'm going to use another cardboard because this is for the raw things. This is for the edible readily, and cut it into slices, very thin slices, like 2-inch long. 2-inch long. Okay, like this. Okay, then peel it open so you can cut it with ease. Like this, like matchsticks. The meat also later on you cut like this. Try to make it very thin. You have to use the very fresh long onion, otherwise it will be chewy and you cannot cut through. Okay, I mean the teeth. Your teeth cannot cut this through, and like this. That will be okay. And you, of course, as I said, you can use onion. And for this dish, normally we'll use like kind of flour, Chinese version of flour tortilla. Is very small, but today I'm going to use also the shredded pancake. Okay, the shredded pancake is very easy to do and ready for use. Now we slice our meat. Normally a pro chef would do like this into a larger piece and then cut. We just do it the easier way, like this, and then later on you cut like this. So it's very easy. Or if you don't have really too much knife work with it, I prefer to cut like this, because it's easier. You don't have to really focus, and the knife. I prefer a not so sharp knife here. The thickness is about 1/5 of an inch. Okay, like this. And now we cut them into really thin matchstick slices, like this. It's very easy. If you can do with multi-layers, you just cut them one by one, like this. It's easier. You see? We need also a little bit minced ginger for the meat. The meat is cut like this. very soft and even slices, ready for marinade. I don't peel off the skin of the ginger. I hope you do. Actually, you don't have to. It does not affect the flavor too much. It's much easier if you do like what I do. And mince it as small. My trick is no matter what, mince the ginger like half a minute, so you don't get bored, and it does not appear too big. Okay, take half of the ginger into the meat. And you need a smaller bowl. We call it a bowl of the thoughts. Okay, and put the rest of your ginger in. In Chinese cooking, it is said ginger always comes with the thoughts. They appear together. Okay. Firstly, we need to marinate the meat first. We need a little bit soy sauce, not too much, just to flavor it. And of course, the Shaoxing one. This is very important for this dish. You have to use quality Shaoxing one. I'm using a 5-year-old Shaoxing wine, Shaoxing red wine. And of course, pepper powder. You can do it generously. And salt. And I combine MSG and chicken essence and essence from mushroom all together for the umami flavor. If you mind it, you don't have to add this one. But I typically do like twice a week. It's not a problem. Now you need to add some starch into this mixture. You can use a starch from potato or sweet potato, or even more than, like this. And now we need add some water in, a little bit, to combine everything like this. Mix everything together. Also for a minute. Make sure the starch spreads evenly. Like this. And in this restaurant, at the end, they will pour oil into, so that to prevent they stick together. But in home cooking, or we don't let this sit there for a really long time, so you really don't have just like this, a minute, make it all mixed together. And wash your hand. We've done the onion part, the meat part, and the rest is very easy, the sauce part. You have some ginger in it, and again, Shaoxing rice wine. Not too much. And our main sauce for this. This is sweet bean sauce, but typically it has no bean ingredient. It's fermented from flour and some other stuff, like 1 big spoon. Okay, depending how much meat you have here, 1 big spoon. Put it back in the fridge. It needs to be refrigerated. And a lot of sugar, because the meat, you see, the meat is very lean. There's no fat, no sugar in it. So we need to add back the sugar and a little bit of fat into the dish to make it swallowable. Okay. Like I often say, gluttony is a sin, but so we have to make our dish delicious. Okay, this is cane sugar. you need to add like 25 to 30 grams, a lot. And to make the resolution higher, you need also add the salt a little bit to enhance the sweetness of the cane sugar. And last but not the least, you need some dark soy sauce. Just a little bit for fun. That's it, but you need to pour in some water like this, and some starch into it. This is the same starch I used before because I have only a little bit. The starch will increase the sauce strength, thickness, binding everything together. Okay, like this. That will be good. Okay, let's start. It's not done yet because we still need to cook this shredded pancake in a pan. It's from the market, very easy to do. Peel off the paper. Make sure when you add this into your pan, it's still frozen so that it's easier to do. And add the lid. You know what I'm gonna do, right? When cake is ready, pancake, put it, and then onion and shredded baking sauce style pork. Then it's perfect. I also prefer this because I like it. You don't have to. The original version does not include peppers, but I like it. I watched it before. Okay, once it's transparent, and then you flip it over for another minute without the lid. Then it's ready. Wait until golden brown. Turn. You see? It looks good, right? It will become golden brown and fluffy. And this version I buy, and there's no trans fat in it. Kind of it. Okay. Like this. And some freshness and toughness into this, and shredded pork generously. You are not doing a business with yourself, so generous, be generous, and last but not least, the onion. Actually, you can separate the meat and the onion so that the onion tastes a little bit more fresh. Like this. You roll everything into a roll. It's extremely delicious. So it will be like this. Gluttony is a sin. Let's make it delicious. The pepper, this one, green pepper, takes the whole thing to the next level.